Hello doctors, students of homeopathy and friends of homeopathy. Today is the 1870th day of uninterrupted daily webinar of IFPH. And today our guest speaker is Dr. DIVYA RADHAKRISHNAN, IGA Homeo Clinic, Trichy, Tamil Nadu. Dr. DIVYA is a passionate and accomplished homeopathic practitioner with over 14 years of dedicated service in the field of holistic healing. Dr. DIVYA graduated from the Government Homeopathic Medical College, Madurai. She now runs the renowned IGA Homeo Clinic in Trichy, Tamil Nadu. Her motto, Seal to Heal, reflects her commitment in treating patients at physical, mental, and spiritual levels. She has won a lot of awards. Best Homeopathic Doctor, Puduyugam TV channel, India's Top 50 Invincible Women Awards 2025 by FEM Honor Magazine, Pride of Tamil Nadu Award 2025 by Youngsters Time Organization, and a lot more. Today, our topic is understanding the holistic features of the remedy BUFO RANA from a case. Let us welcome Dr. DIVYA for the session, and I welcome you all for this session. Doctor, let's start.
Good evening and namaste to all. Thank you, sir, for a warm welcome. And it's my pleasure to speak in this forum for the second time. Last time we saw a case of a natrum muriaticum where the holistic features of mineral kingdom, natrum mure from electronic configuration and its rubrics are suitable for that case. We understood natrum mure holistically. Similarly, today we will be understanding BUFO RANA, why the symptoms are present in that remedy, in the materia medica, how patients express those symptoms. So once we know it from nature, how frogs are in nature, we know that BUFO RANA is prepared from toad, which is a frog. So once we know the holistic aspects of the materia medica and how the patients speak about that, then we don't forget that remedy. So that is what we are going to see today. So basically, BUFO RANA is from animal kingdom. If you have to see, the habit of animal is they depend on other animals or plants for their food. They don't prepare their own food. We know about plant kingdom. Through chlorophyll and sunlight, plant prepares their own food. So they have to adapt to the environment around. That is the survival mechanism of the plants. Whereas for animals, it's not like that. They can't prepare their own food. So they have to depend on other animals for their survival, which is the carnivorous, or it can be a herbivorous, which depends on the plants for their survival. Or it can be omnivorous, which eats both plants and animals. So this is what we know about basically animal kingdom. So these patients who are coming from animal remedies, they are like dominating type of character. They want to put everybody under them. They are revengeful. They are jealous. So we can't tell like won't mineral remedy be jealous or plant remedy be jealous. But ultimately, when you see in that jealousy or dominating, you will see the survival mechanism, which is I versus you, and the fear of death. I need to kill the other person or I will be killed. So this death issues you will be seeing in the experience level. That's how you can differentiate animal kingdom remedies. So we will try to understand the features of animal kingdom, then the features of amphibians, which is toad, and then the features of frog, toad, BUFO RANA from the case. So it will give us a clear-cut understanding. Sir, hope my PPT is visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, thank you. So she is a female, 31 years female, and she came in 2016 for complaints of depression and negative thoughts. She began her complaint like this: severe anger on my husband, such that I should kill him. This is the main problem. Why should I live? Attempted suicide 3 times. So whosoever are from syphilitic background, you will see this desire to kill, or they commit suicide, they attempt suicide, all these things. So a syphilitic background is different from animal kingdom. So just because you told that I should kill, it doesn't belongs to animal kingdom. It can be plant, mineral, or animal. But generally, this killing tendency, you will see syphilitic background. Then she told I should reduce my weight. Recurrent tonsillitis since 15 years. Before 10 years, I had an allergic problem. After that, weight increased. Because of this, I can't concentrate in my work and no confidence. So when something is recurrent, you have to see whether that pathology is there in the remedy. It is there in that remedy. Then she narrates, there is no sleep. If I sleep well, then I feel relaxed. I have more sexual thoughts. After my pregnancy, husband is avoiding me. Since 3 years, no sex between us. One thought is telling, divorce him and marry another person. Other thought is telling, preventing me to divorce him and marry other person. Fear I will be trapped inside something. Fear of being alone. If I am alone, I feel something around me is pressing me and I must come out of it. And today we know that the topic is BUFO RANA. Okay, so we will be seeing as such how the case goes, what all is related to what. Because while taking the case, we don't know that she is from BUFO RANA. Okay, that time will be with the case taking process. So the analysis comes at the end. But we know that this increased sexual desire to masturbate is there in BUFO RANA, right? So we will see why this trapped, why this pressing, all these are coming at the end of the case. It's blank. Now let us be just with the case. So we will understand it clearly. It's blank when I am alone. I am not afraid when current supply is not there. I will light the candle. During daytime, if there is some darkness and doors are closed, I am alone, then I am afraid. So for her, it is not the fear of darkness as such when electricity goes. But in daytime, if there is some darkness and that too if the doors are closed, then she is afraid. And that too she should be alone. Then she clearly mentions, next only, I am afraid of dark, but in that loneliness, some fear. I am not afraid of dark. So something is doing something to me or it's going to kill me. So mostly I will not be alone. So see here what she is telling, that something is doing something to me versus you, or it's going to kill me. Fear of being killed. So I will not be alone. Even though I divert my mind to work, I get thoughts of masturbation. In the past 1.5 years, only this thought is present. My mind tells it is wrong. I can't remain alone because of this thought. I'm very disgusted about me because of this. To forget it, I became religious, but when I left it, the sexual thoughts increased. So there is this thoughts of masturbation. She can't remain alone because of it. So only during when she is working, she is forgetting it. Otherwise, 24 hours, she has to work to divert from it. Even if she sits idle for a minute, this sexual thoughts comes. When I go to home, same thought arises. Why he is avoiding me? I get more anger during that time to crush his neck and kill him. I shout and scold at him. Why not for me? So during her childhood days, always her parents used to fight 24 hours. And during that time, she has attempted suicide by eating sleeping tablets. No one will be there with me. No one will talk with me. No for all my expectations. So more angry on my parents. Only person who understands me is my father. He is very much affectionate on me. I can't live without my father. Suddenly he died of cancer. I miss him very much. He took care of me so much. Even though there is no money, my husband can show that love and affection, like I am there for you. Don't be afraid of anything. He can pamper me and tell life will be like this only with affection. My father will be like that. He will all my problems. I will be very confident when he was there. I should get that pamper always. So here it looks like natrum, like they are needing that love, care, affection, and that pamper. So she gets that confidence also. It looks like mineral kingdom, but this is too early to judge which kingdom. Whether in every area of the case the same arises. So now the next area of the case is fears in childhood days. The fear of father as he will beat even for small things. There is fear of dog, frequent dreams of dog biting me, and I have fear of death. So fear of dog is also there, dreams of dog is also there. So when I asked Tell about the dreams, she told frequent dream is dogs will chase and bite me. Tell about the dream completely. I'm going to a place, dog will be following me. I will turn and see, it will be staring me. I will run to escape from it, but it will chase me and come. In one stage, I will sit and relax. It's not there. But suddenly, it will come and bite. So this is her dream. So once this dream arises, the whole day she will be thinking of dog. She can't concentrate on any work. Shouldn't go out anywhere. Shouldn't see dog. If I see dog, I get fear it will bite me. So what is the fear in that? I will die. This is my thought. If vaccination fails, I will die. This fear I'm having since my childhood. So this fear, like she is now 31 years old, but this fear is there since childhood. It is persistent in her. Something that is persistent, be it a pathology or be it a fear or be it a delusion, something that is persistent in a patient for long years, then you see that rubric or keynote symptom of that remedy. For sure, their similimum remedy will be there in that rubric. So this fear of dog is there, and fear of death is there in that. I will miss this life. And the problem with that is I should achieve more and live a life with name and fame. In childhood, I wished to become police. Tell about that interest. So in police, what is her interest is I should become police of high ranking. I should beat all who are doing crime. All will be afraid on seeing me. All will be under my control. See, you can see no, that type of domination. All should be under her. All are under me. I should live with a name and fame. So I get the confidence. So all those remedies which are from primitive, like for example, frog is from primitive. It's amphibians. Okay. Mammals are well developed. So all the animals which comes from primitive in evolution, they will speak about this confidence. I get that confidence. I don't have, when I do all these things, I get that confidence. So we shouldn't misunderstand that for mineral kingdom confidence. When somebody is there and because of something that is lacking in me, I get that confidence. This is what we saw in last class, right? Because minerals lack that electrons. So give and take that electrons to gain that stability. But even if you think about mineral kingdom for this case, because she get that confidence, she need that love, care, affection, pampering. See what is not fitting in the case. Something that will be in the case that is not fitting to the remedy which you are thinking. That is where our unprejudiced analysis comes into picture. So after asking about the dreams, she told something this is so peculiar, no? So I asked about it. You told even without electricity, I can be. But when alone, I feel some darkness around me. Something is pressing around me. I must come from out from it. Tell more about this. I feel something is covering me. I can't even breathe. Somebody is pressing me. Can't think. So this is what something is doing something to her, which we narrated in the beginning of the case also. This is the me versus you, that survival of the animal kingdom. So in that, she can't breathe. Daytime darkness causes fear to me. I shouldn't go inside. If I go inside, I will be trapped. Something will press me. So this is her delusion, which is her core delusion. It's not the delusion that comes and goes with situations. So now we will understand with the case how to find that core delusion, because that delusion and experience comes through and through of the case in different areas. That's how we can differentiate. So for her, it is trapped, pressed, and suffocation in that. Then more the experience in trapped, pressed, suffocation. The whole body sweats and shivering. When will I come out of it? Somehow should break it and escape. Go out. Don't be in this dark. If I go inside, I will suffocate. I will be trapped. Something is pressing and suffocating. So avoid going inside. More the experience in this pressed, trapped, compressing, suffocation. Like if I put in a bottle smaller than me, should break free it. I can't see outside. If I am inside, then I will die. So her experience is in the suffocation is death. There will be some plant remedies also which has this experience of compressed, trapped, pressed, but those will not speak about the death. Whereas animals, because of that survival mechanism, they speak about death. Then the experience inside the bottle, compressing, should come out. Otherwise, something will happen to me inside itself. More the experience in that compressing, I can feel only that compression. At once should break free and come out. So experience in break free, because her energy is more towards coming out, break free. So I asked now experience in that break free. Fly, free, break free. This room is closed means I feel I'm trapped inside a small bottle. If I open the doors and switch on the light means I feel break free and fly. Experience in break free and fly, safe, secured feeling, no fear. If I'm inside, I'm trapped. No one from outside can support me. Experience in safe and secured, feel of flying. That's all. So her experience is flying after coming out. So the comfortable climate for her is like winter very much. Don't like summer. Like that summer to winter change. Aversion to rainy day because all the problems increase. I feel it makes me to suffer, especially October to September. More suicidal thoughts. Rainy season can't concentrate, can't do work. More sexual thoughts. January to March feel very relaxed. So she has aversion to this rainy season where her problems increase, suicidal thoughts and sexual thoughts increase. But she likes that summer to winter change. So she likes winter, not summer, but problems are aggravated during rainy season. Happiest situation in your life is when all are together, my family and parents experience in togetherness, same feel of flying. I am happy. Freedom, no one will control me. We are together, mind and body feel light. So see, the same experience of flying is that, which she told when during that compressed suffocation, when she break free and come out of it from that trap, that time also she told the same experience of flying. So this is how the experience in different areas will be same. Because vital force energy is one. Emotions differ, delusion also differ, but the core delusion will be same and the experience behind that delusion will be same as per the energy of the vital force. So she says that same feel of flying, I am happy, freedom, no one will control me, we are together, mind and body feel light, experience in light, no weight, relaxed, weight means pressing will not be there. Experience in pressing like a paperweight on pillow, no freeness, that constant pressure. Then she told this hand gesture. She showed this hand gesture from above, below. More the experience in that pressure, forget you and tell about that pressure without allowing me to move. I'm in the same place. The nerves are pulling. What will happen? I will die from suffocation in that pressure. So again, this area of happiest situation also, she speaks about flying. And when we go to the opposite polarity, she told that pressing will not be there. So when asked about the experience in pressing, again she goes to the same thing. I will die from suffocation. So this is how polarity works. When you ask about trap, she speaks about light, flying. When you ask about light, flying, then she speaks about trap, suffocation, die. This is polarity because our nervous system is in polarity, sensation and function. Sensation goes through sensory nervous system and function comes through motor nervous system. So this is what Dr. Hahnemann also has told in 9th aphorism. Vital force actually animates this material body harmoniously and rules with unbounded sway and retains its sensation and function. For what? For highest purpose of its existence. So this sensation and function will be there through and throughout. So one side if you see, the other polarity will come. Other side if you see, this polarity will come. This is how Dr. Kent has told in his philosophy book also. Only those remedies, those cases where you have not seen both the polarities and prescribed, those cases will be needing retakes. When you see the polarity and prescribe, that remedy exactly which has that polarity, then it will cure the case. Retakes are not needed. So this is how polarity is seen. So then she spoke about her interests and hobbies. I like driving very much. When fresh air falls on my face, I am very happy. Experience in that moment, same. My body becomes light, flying. Body becomes chill. Nerves and whole body is cool. See, here also. While driving also, her experience is same. Light, flying. Body becomes chill. No appetite, no thirst, just flying. No body sensation. It's light. I forget myself. So same experience is there while driving also because it's her hobby and interest. Desire in food and drinks, sweets, which is too much. 5 plus. What all physical complaints you have got since childhood? Tonsillitis, sinusitis. Since 2 months, my menses flow is scanty. Severe constipation. Before menses, there is more sexual thoughts. So this is the case. And understanding of the case is the patient is expecting love, care, affection, need somebody to pamper her. Say, I'm there for you. Attempted suicide 3 times, syphilitic tendency, desire to kill, crush husband neck, desire for name and fame, where everyone are afraid of her, under her, all in her control. Thoughts of masturbation when alone, disgust of herself, feels husband is avoiding her, fear of dog and dreams of dog. She will die if it bites. Experience of something pressing her and she will die of suffocation. She should come out of it. After coming out, experience is light and flying. No weight. The same experience is there during her happiest moments of life when everyone are together and while driving. And physical symptoms of the cases, obesity, constipation, allergy, tonsillitis, sinusitis, more sexual desire. Desire sweets very much. This is the whole case in short. And comfortable climate, January to March, feel relaxed. Dislike summer, rainy climate increases her suicidal and sexual thoughts. So for me with this case, one thing was clear. I actually analyzed this case in a different way, not just rubrics like fear of dogs, fear of, because this case was something interesting for me and she has been treated by many homeopathic doctors before. Okay, she was referred by, also by a homeopathic doctor only because she was so much suffering from that depression. So once the patient is referred by other homeopathic doctors means it's like all the common remedies or polychrus remedies already given, right? So I did not just mention the rubric with repertory chart. So I thought of analyzing this in a different way. And then finally, I took rubrics also, which everything covered the symptoms of the patient. So now I'm telling the way I saw, because when we utilize multiple tools for analysis, we will be going to the more simplest remedy. That's what I would like to tell. So she is from animal kingdom because trapped, something is pressing, and the experience of it is compression with death from suffocation. Because of this death, something is doing something to her, which we saw in 2-3 places in the case. That's why it's survival issue, and animal kingdom was sure for me. Okay, but I didn't know which remedy from animal kingdom. So, but we have studied in BHMS, right? The animal with strong sexual desire and desire to do masturbation when alone is the keynote symptom of BUFO. So what I did, I read BUFO from internet. What is this? Because every symptom that the patient told should match, right? So I thought of studying it from internet. So frogs, we know, we would have heard that when rain falls, after the rain finishes, you will be seeing, hearing many frogs are croaking. Those who are in rural side would have experienced this more than urban side, where there are a lot of buildings. After rainfall, for sure you will hear the croaking sound of the frog. What is the reason for that? Frogs croak after rainfall because they become attracted to wet atmosphere and use their croaks as mating calls. So this croak is a mating call. Because of this, frogs are very likely to mate during a rainy season. So this patient told, right, rainy season increases her sexual desire and suicidal thoughts. So this is the reason why she has got this sexual desire during rainy climate. But why suicidal thoughts? That we will see next. So if exposed, generally told, because frog doesn't have lungs to breathe. The respiratory system of frog is in the skin. So what happens if they are too much exposed to sun or a dry climate for a too long period, then the throats will dry out. Our patient told she dislikes summer, right? This is why the frog doesn't like summer, because they dry out. Then there is a difficulty in breathing for the frogs. So that's why they like rainy season. So when you take account repertory in generalities, food and drinks, sweet desire. This rubric has before. Clark Materia Medica, mouth, desire sweet drinks. This has before. So many repertories and Materia Medica has this desire for sweets in food and drinks. Kent, Complete, Clark, Fatak, Nera, Henry. In everything, it is there. Desire for sweet, which was 5+ in the patient. And then I saw this rubric in complete repertory, fear of dog, that had before. Then this is the latest Materia Medica, merely thematic Materia Medica. So many rubrics were related to fear of dogs. Animal, fear animal dogs of, attacked, fear animal dogs of, bite, fear animal dogs of, hurt, fear animal dogs of. When something is present so predominantly and persistently in a remedy, for sure it should have something that is connected with it, with nature. So my curiosity was to study from internet what is the connection between this frog and dog. So to my surprise, I got this article. They are telling that many dogs view toads as a prey and catch them in their mouth. All toads secrete a substance through their skin that is foul tasting to other animals, but deadly species of toads, when threatened, secrete a highly toxic chemical that is absorbed through membranes in the dog's mouth and sometimes the eyes. So this is what they mentioned. And then they told, like, during rainy season, keep your pet dogs safe, because they are likely to go and catch the frog for their food. So when the frog releases that chemical, toxic chemical, then the dog dies. So from this, it is clear that how much that dog is inclined towards frog as a prey. So when I took this types of masturbation symptoms in different repertory and materia medica, so much it has that different types of rubrics and symptoms. Sexual excitability will lead them to frequent masturbation. Ailments from masturbation. Masturbates daily. Desire for solitude to practice masturbation. So we saw that patient also remembers masturbation when she is alone and she doesn't want to be alone. She wants to keep herself engaged 24 hours to relieve her from this thought, right? That we saw in the case. And ailments from masturbation, insanity masturbation from masturbation disposition. So these are the symptoms that was there in various repertory and materia medica. So if something is there like this, okay, too much, like as I told previously also, if something is there again and again in that remedy, it should be connected to its nature. So why such thing about masturbation is there in this remedy? Proving, if you have to see, one single female frog is mated by multiple male frogs. It has multiple partners actually. We will see also a video where ultimately at the end of mating, the female frog dies out of suffocation because of compression and pressure. That's why this BUFO has so many masturbation, high sexual desire, because one female frog is mated by many male frogs. So in complete repertory, if you have to take in generalities, rubric, heaviness, BUFO is there. Lightness, BUFO is there. Then what is this lightness for BUFO? Because of this jumping high in open land, in proving the lightness is experienced by BUFO, which patient told in different form like light, flying, all those things. Okay, what is the suffocation for BUFO? Why BUFO has suffocation? Because the patient told repeatedly, she will die of suffocation. She will die of suffocation. Death can be through any, some patients tell they die out of crushing, crumbling, squeezing. So, but here the patient tells that I die of suffocation. Why so? Because so long as the skin is moist, as already told, the frog has the respiratory system in its skin. So when till the skin is moist, the blood vessels in the dermis can extract the oxygen from the air. But if the skin dries, it becomes impervious to the air and they soon suffocate. So many of the frogs even die when the atmosphere is too dry, summer, because they can't breathe and they die of suffocation. So this also I took from internet only. They are natural enemies. So by nature, if the climate is hot also, it dies of suffocation because of this reason. So their natural enemies are snakes, rats, hedgehogs, toads, certain birds or prey, and Lucilia bufovinerva, the terrible toad-eating green bottle, whose larvae attack its nasal cavities, causing death through suffocation. So all their natural enemies also cause death through suffocation only for the frog. And this is so much surprising. Like the female will suffocate under such a multiple embarrass, and clusters of toads are often found clasping a corpse. So at the end of mating, the female dies. This is also that. So whatever is done for the frog, that is suffocation only, because its entire skin is respiratory system. So only when it is moist, it gets that oxygen. Otherwise, it suffocates through death. That's why patient told the like she dislikes summer, she likes winter, but rainy season she doesn't like because of the sexual thoughts and suicidal thoughts. So all these rubrics also has BUFO: desire, sweet, suffocation, fear, dog, masturbation, heaviness, lightness, obesity, tonsillitis. So all this has BUFO. So the remedy given for her was BUFO 200, one dose, because she was at emotional level in depression, and she had so much of anger towards husband that she should kill him by crushing the neck, right? So BUFO 200, one dose was given. Let us see this video of frog mating. You will understand how many male frogs are mating a single female frog and how it will die of suffocation. See, this is the female frog which is in the center, and surrounding so many male frogs are there. So this is how the high sexual desire of BUFO comes into picture. So what happened? What is the change after giving a BUFO to her? So this follow-up is just after 1 month of prescription of BUFO 201 dose. This is an audio follow because the identity.
Hello, doctor. After taking medicine, I feel very much better.
Sir, is the audio audible? Binduraj sir?
It's audible, but it's not clear.
Okay. I'll just increase the sound once we are into that phase of hearing.
And feel very energetic also. And my confidence level also increased very much. In anger, which was previously persist, is now.
So she told that her confidence level increased. Anger, which was previously a persist, has now reduced.
Completely reduced.
So her anger has completely reduced.
Even whatever the situation which I will be irritated, now I am not getting anger.
So same situation, whatever situation which she was irritated before, now she is not getting that anger. So it should be like a same place where they got anger, now they shouldn't get anger. That is a healthy state after the remedy. It's not like before I used to get anger for something else and now I'm getting anger for something else. It's not like that.
Previously, I used to get such a violent anger towards my husband, even to kill him. But
so she's telling previously I used to get such a violent anger to such an extent to kill my husband.
Now I am not shouting with my husband. In concentration.
Now I am not shouting with my husband. So now then she is going to speak about concentration.
Concentration level, it was very difficult in previously. Example, while counting the lines in attendance, I can't count it properly. But
so she's telling an example also because she's professor at a college. So while counting the lines in the attendance, she can't count it properly.
Now I can count it correctly. In decision making level,
So now she is able to count that lines correctly in attendance. So now she is going to speak about her decision making. So every area there is a change. It's not only the depression for which she came for. So now she's going to speak about her decision making.
also increased. Now it's very clear. Previously, it was difficult for me to taking a decision, and previously, while traveling, I can't read any one paragraph of in a
So she told previously she can't take decision. Now it is clear. And while traveling, she can't read books.
one book. But now I can read 3 to 4 pages continuously. Even there is no suicidal thoughts and no killing thoughts.
So there is no suicidal thoughts, no killing thoughts also.
And in sleep, previously it was so much disturbed. Even night time, I can wake and sitting at night without any reason. And in my home, I'm not allowing anyone to sleep. But now, after taking medicine, I'm feeling I'm having a very good sleep. And
So her sleep improved, which was disturbed before.
in appetite level, it was more while in stress, but now I'm normal only. And then menstrual complaints also cleared. It was one day
So appetite also improved. Her menstrual complaints also improved. She told that scanty menses is there. No, now she will explain that. It was one day.
previously. Now it's 3 days after medicine. And in sexual thoughts, it was previously it was so much. Now it is there is no sexual thoughts, not like that. I'm very happy. In generally, I am feeling very happy and enjoying my life with my husband and family. And thanks for Madam Doctors, and thank you, ma'am.
So her sexual thoughts reduced. She is enjoying with husband and family, children. So there is holistic improvement. Actually, now why she's talking about like appetite medical terms is she's also a homeopathic doctor. That's why, and she's a professor also at college. So she knows it better. No, that's why she has segregated her complaints. What changed, everything into nitty-gritties. So this is how the change is, and she did not get those thoughts after the remedy, even after 6 to 7 years also. So this is how the remedy has brought in change in her. So once we search for a remedy which has the holistic aspects of the person, which includes the pathology, symptoms, keynote symptoms, emotions, delusions, and their experience, then the recovery also will be holistic as per aphorism 2, single simple minimum dose, and it will lead to permanent recovery. So whatever we are studying in organon and philosophy, everything is true. Homeopathy is a holistic science. So it's always told, no, like the homeopathy never fails. It is only homeopath who fails. So once we enhance our knowledge, skills towards case taking, analysis, materia medica, and the newly developing remedies, then our prescriptions becomes easy, holistic, and we will be achieving that results to the patients also will be holistic and it will increase gradually. So I see the team of doctors who are in this IFPH forum are dedicatedly learning every day. They are sharing their knowledge, they are improving their wisdom. This is actually a wonderful thing. This is what we have to do with homeopathy, sit and study in group. And that's how we can evolve ourselves, because homeopathy can't be studied individually. Homeopathy is an individualistic science, but we can't study homeopathy individually. We all would have experienced it. right? If we take the books and read, or non or materia medica or philosophy, nothing can be more sedative than that. Just in a few minutes, we can go to sleep, right? So once we are in a group, then there is exchange of thoughts, ideas, knowledge. So it will help us to gain more knowledge. And I thank this team for doing that work dedicatedly and persistently. Doing something persistently for such a long time is very difficult, but you're doing that, and I bow down to your dedication for that. Thank you for the entire team, and thanks to everybody for joining in. So if you are having any doubts regarding this case or BUFO RANA or Animal Kingdom, you can ask, as we are having 10 more minutes.
Thank you, Dr. Divya. And it's the time to interact with the speaker. So we had a great case of BUFO RANA like before. We had another case in the past class, which Dr. Divya took. It was also a wonderful session because unraveling a case, fixing the deep innate thing with the right medicines before RANA. It was great. So we need to study more about this sensation, delusion, and all of how to strike deeply, precisely with the rightly chosen homeopathic medicines. Because the vital force is all dynamic in nature, and the derangement of vital force will be exhibited for the keen observer. It will be very easily. The rightly chosen medicine will fix the trouble. So let's interact. I think all persons who listen are being contemplating this thing because it's so deep. It's not very easy to just comment on these things. And let me welcome Dr. Dhanish to interact.
Thank you, Dr. Bindiraj, and thank you, Dr. Divya, for such a wonderful presentation, because we all know only little about this BUFO RANA, and most people use this for sexual problems, either in male or female. But you have shown in a different style, because what the need of looking into delusion, just like Dr. Bindiraj told, delusion, as well as the sensation, and all those things are very important, and that's the reason why you showed the at the last part how the toads find it very difficult, and how it gets suffocation during the time and everything. And actually, once one of my friends told me that if you get a person who is running a store, and he is masturbating in the place itself by looking at his one of his staff or one of the customer, and this kind of person, BUFO RANA will work wonder. And I have tried that also for a person, and it works. That's the point I would like to add. What's your opinion on that?
Thank you, sir.
I think Dr. Divya didn't get your question. And Dr. Dhanish, can you just repeat that?
Yes, so once one of my friends told me that if you get a patient who is, for example, he is a store manager or somebody, and he may be looking at one of his staff private part, and he's started masturbating. In those conditions, you can give BUFO RANA, and it will work. And I have tested it once, and I got the result. Have you ever
Okay.
got such a result, or have you ever heard about that?
Okay, sir. So in your entire conversation, what is that person doing? Some work you don't know, that I did not hear.
Yes, the person, for example, he is a storekeeper or store manager
Storekeeper or store manager.
or he's a businessman running his own store like
Okay.
that.
Okay, sir. No, I don't have any idea about that because storekeeper is a broader term. Many are there, no? Might be other things which you have seen in the case would have cured the person. Or just because storekeeper you gave before, Anna.
Yes, because of that alone, because that kind of the attitude, he won't bother about who are the person in front or what will happen to him if somebody notices. But he just simply enjoy the sex, looking at some of his staff or some of the customer, while they may not be knowing that he is doing that this, but this is the attitude of the before Rana patient. That's what I
Okay.
got from. Uh,
But this patient of yours, he is having that sexual desire, right?
yes,
That
yes, yes. While interaction, he told me that
is.
Dr.
And
Mena.
that's how before Anna has cured that patient.
Yes,
Just
yes,
with the name like storekeeper, we can't go. There
yes,
are many.
yes, sir. That's the reason why I told that because
Okay, sir.
that kind of intense ability or intense uh, desire to masturbate in front of the sexual, looking at sexual part. That's what I
Okay.
I would like to add to this session.
Thank you, sir.
I think Bifrana is for these unrefined coarse patients who is very bad in controlling their instinctive behaviors. This is a thing I get from another book, and also I think it's good for mental retardation. But Dr. Divya is pointing out the way uh, which Dr. Rajan Shankaran is used to interact or perceive the person. Dr. Divya is allowing the person to talk, explain the symptoms a little bit more. That it's the way which Dr. Rajan Shankaran usually means interact with the person or patient in front of him. He will say that a little bit more. Please explain a little bit more. Isn't it? It is a
Yes, sir.
key sentence which he uses in consultation. Doctor, you can explain a little bit more.
Okay, sir. Exactly. Whatever you told, we are going into deeper aspects of a person's psychology. It's more than a psychology. It is the vital force, energy patterns, because body is visible, symptoms are visible, mind is invisible. Whereas soul is abstract, which is the vital force. We can perceive the soul is there in my body only through movement, animation, right? Otherwise, this body is an material body. There is no sensation and function. This is what Dr. Hanuman tells in 10th aphorism. Without the vital force, there is no sensation and no function. So, it is a combination of body, mind, and spirit. So when you go to spirit, it is abstract. You have to go deeper to delusion and understand it. So now we have many seminars, softwares to understand. Previously, it was not like that. So you can search. When if it is not there anywhere, then you can go like this to the Google and see. One of the case where everything was about tortoise to that patient. Okay, but it was not a well-proved remedy. UFO is a well-proved remedy, but tortoise is not a well-proved remedy. Which she has amenorrhea, primary amenorrhea. So I wanted to check what is that there in tortoise, which is there for amenorrhea in olden days. So, to my surprise, I found that the shell of tortoise is used in ancient days for amenorrhea. They crush that shell and they give that for treatment. So, this is a traditional way of treatment. So, then I confidently prescribed her that medicine. So, I want to answer this query of Dr. Karunakar. Case has cured without using any other medicine, means miasmatic remedy. Why? Because it's chronic case. When the miasm is also there in the case, in the remedy, single remedy cures the case. When the miasm doesn't match in that remedy, then it will be like we have to give anti-miasmatic remedy also. Otherwise, when we see all the holistic aspects and the miasm is also there in that remedy, then it cures with that single remedy only. This patient got cured with single remedy, single dose, but it is not so with every patient. Some patients, single remedy, multiple doses in different potencies at various intervals will be needed. And some patients, even millisimal will be required when it is hyperpathological diseases. So, Ashrita has asked how to differentiate the polarity seen in different kingdoms. Okay, so this is a different big topic which comes in kingdom differentiation. Let us take that as a separate topic also in future, because telling this topic in short in 2 minutes will not suffice. It will rather lead to confusion than clarity. You can see in YouTube many videos regarding kingdom differentiation. YouTube channel, you can go and see Swara Homeo Clinic and Gurukul. This is my Guru's Dr. Shekhar Algungi sir's YouTube channel. So our entire team of doctors, we have spoken on different topics. So you can go to this YouTube channel, Swara Homeo Clinic and Gurukul, and watch the videos, how to differentiate kingdoms. For now, we will see a separate topic also later on in this IFPH forum only. Yes, Dr. Ram sir, would like to hear from you.
Dr. Ramravishna, please, you can unmute from your side. Dr. Shaila, please help, because you are the host.
Okay. Thank you. Dr. Vinduradi, qualification. Dr. Divya Radhakrishnathan. Very nice. Great. You have described the BUFO RANA. BUFO RANA become mental and physical. Mental symptom is a very important. BUFO RANA. Mental symptom is anger. Low symptom, low intelligence and down mind, mental weakness and poor memory. So, BUFO is the great remedy. Symptom, nymphomania, masturbation. So, corrective symptom.
I think doctor is having some network issues.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. And on behalf of IFPH, I thank Dr. Divya for this excellent session. And it's time to conclude. Please come with more topics, more interesting things, because we are very keen to study with you. Thank you all for participating in this session. And over to Malayalam for the Malayalam session, Dr. Shaila, please.